name is Alexis and today we're doing this look right here, which is a mix of some new stuff, some stuff I haven't tried yet, and some of my regular stuff. So if you want to see what's new and what I liked about it and what I didn't like and how I did this look, then keep on watching. So I'm going to start with this from Josie Maran. It's the Argan Moonstone Drops. It's a makeup priming and highlighting oil. So I'm going to use this as my primer today. And I know it's going to give me kind of like a glowy kind of look, and that's fine. So let's try this. Oh, Beans is awake. It has lemongrass in it. And you can smell the lemongrass. So much. So if you don't like lemongrass, this is not for you. Because it's not like it kind of smells like lemongrass. It all the way smells like lemongrass. I need like one more drop for my forehead. And I already moisturized, so I don't think this is going to do much like moisturizing, hydrating wise, but we'll see. So there's that. Ooh, you can, ooh, look at that. Ooh, hello. Ooh. Nice and glowy. For foundation, I have the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. Tarte did send these to us in gratis, so thank you, Tarte. I got the shade Light Medium Neutral because that's the shade I wear in the Rainforest of the Sea foundation, so we'll see what happens. Let's see. I don't know how many. Wow, it's really creamy. Blending this in with my Sigma, right? Sigma? Yep, F80. Use this brush all the time and I forgot what it was. Blend it in really easily. Give me kind of medium coverage. So I'm going to do like an all over layer and then I'll see if I can build it. Okay, one layer on. Nice coverage. I'm just going to kind of build it up where I need it. So on any kind of blemishes or anything. And anywhere where my redness wasn't really covered the first time, which I don't have a lot of redness to begin with. It's nice and creamy so it blends really well, but it's not so creamy that it blends away. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever blended something and you're like, where'd it go? This doesn't do that. There you go, that's better. Definitely buildable. And I think this is supposed to have like a natural matte finish, demi-matte, whatever Tarte wants to call it. But as you can see, because I have that highlighter priming drop things on, I look pretty glowy. But I'm going to powder everything, so that'll be fine. There's the foundation on. I really like it. And I don't feel that I used a lot of the stick either, so that's good. For concealer, I'm going to use the Anastasia Concealer. I have this in 1.5. I've used this a couple times, and I can't decide if I like it or not. Right now, I'm kind of like about it, but I don't know. We'll see. But right now, I'm still trying it out. Still trying to get a feel for it. So I think that's the pointed foundation brush from Real Techniques. I think that's what it's called. That I just use to apply that. Then I'm blending with my Micro Mini like I normally would. And I'm just setting everything with my Mercier powder as I normally would. I do still really like the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil setting powder, but just because I'm trying a new foundation, I'm going to use my trusty Mercier. Even though I have a different primer on underneath, but you know, whatever. Variables. I'm going to do my brows and prime my eyes and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I primed my eyes and I set everything with Heaven from the Too Faced Natural Love palette. So now I'm just going to go into Honey Bear, which is this one, and use that as my transition. So I'm just going to throw this in and above my crease. nothing too fancy here. Next I'm going to take Nudie and I'm going to put that in my crease and on the outer corner. So through the crease and right here. I'm going to build it up because it's easier to build up than it is to take away. Especially on this outer part here. And then blend. So there's that. For the lid and probably my highlight also, I'm going to take this shade from Anastasia. This is 10K. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using this as my highlight and stuff too. I'm just pressing that onto the lid. And blending it all together. I'm also going to put that on the brow bone. And the inner corner. For the lower lash line, just to add a pop of color, I'm going to take this one. This is also from Anastasia. This is Mermaid. And I'm just going to bring this all the way across the lower lash line. And give it a blend. Okay, so next I'm going to take, I don't know if I mentioned that these two shades I haven't actually used yet, so there was that. Anyways, next I'm going to take this Smashbox Always On Gel Liner. This is in Fishnet. And I'm going to put this in my tight line and my waterline. Okay, well that was pretty black. It went on really easily. I have two different mascaras and I don't know which one I want to try. Because I have to go to work, so I can't put both on two different eyes in case they look like horribly different. But I have this one from Lancome. It's Monsieur Big. This is their newest mascara that just came out. And then from Marc Jacobs, I have the Velvet Noir, which I know a lot of people like, so I think I'm going to try this one. Just because I know that people like this one. Haven't heard much about the Monsieur Big yet, which I keep calling Mr. Big, but that's not what it's called. So I'm going to curl my lashes and apply this. Okay, the formula is really wet, which I don't like. I don't like really wet mascaras. And I feel like the curl is already falling because this is not waterproof. Cool. So I definitely think it gave me length, but not volume. And that's what I want. I want both, if possible. But if I could have one, I'd rather have the volume. And the curl is falling. And they look kind of clumpy. I'm just going to move on. Contouring with my Kevyn Sculpting powder. I'm going to bronze with Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. For blush, I'm going to use my Dior blush. Whatever the heck this is called, I'll put it in the description because I can never remember. It's something kind of stupid. It's like a repetitive kind of name, but I'm just throwing this on my cheeks. For highlighter, I have this one from Cargo. This is the Picture Perfect highlighter in the shade Bronze. I think it only comes in this shade. I got this in one of my beauty boxes and I never got around to using it, so let's try it. I swatched it and it's like not dark or anything. I don't know why it's called Bronze. It's not extra bronzy or anything, but let's try it out. Top of the cheekbone, and around the brow. It's pretty soft. Which I guess if you're just getting into highlighter, or if you don't like, you know, really bright, see you from space kind of highlighters, you might like this one, but for me, it's not quite enough. It's pretty, but it's just not for me. And then for lips, I have one of these. This is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick. I have the shade Boss. This is a new one for me. This is Stepping Out. I really like that color. It's deeper than Bow and Arrow, and it's nowhere near as red as Ashton from Anastasia. I think this is what I've been missing from my collection. The last thing I have is this setting spray from Kate Somerville. This is, what is this even called? Uncomplicated SPF. So it's SPF 50 and it's a makeup setting spray. So I'm going to use this today. Okay, I might have oversprayed that because it's really hard to tell if anything's even coming out of it. But here's the finished look. Pretty simple, for me at least. But so far I'm really liking everything. Except for the highlighter. It's not that I don't like it, it's just not a kind of highlighter for me. Because I like to be seen from space. Oh yeah, it definitely sprayed out because it's all over my mirror. And I'm not sure about the mascara at this point. We'll have to see what it looks like at the end of the day. But I'm really liking the way the foundation looks. And this lip color. So that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All the links to all my social media will be down in the description, so check me out there. Give this video a like if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!